Thank you, Madam Mayor. Just say all the best on your time as Mayor. You've been a very good Mayor, and I've heard a lot of good reports about you. So congratulations, because it's been a tough year for you. Right. So since the election in May 2023, there's been a lot of changes. We've had a general election in July 2024, where we had an actual Labour government have come in. Unfortunately, they've treated a lot of people awful, pensioners, and also a lot of farmers, absolutely awful. There needs to be change. We've got currently an energy secretary obsessed with trying to concrete over the entire countryside. Applications coming left, right, and centre, which we cannot control. We've got legal and illegal immigration completely out of control. HMOs coming into this town on a huge scale. In my ward, Kings Road, by a primary school, housing very young people, young men that haven't gotten the ID, have dropped in the English Channel and are being housed there. It's completely wrong, unsuitable. If we're not careful, this is going to go the same way as other parts of the country where we've seen on the news there's going to be huge protests. I've had hundreds of people email me from this town, borough, extremely concerned about this. Back in September 2025, we had a cabinet meeting, Independent and Labour, and they gave effectively the they authorised extra costs, extra funds from central government to house more. Completely wrong, out of control. All I can say is now, whoever the next leader is of this council has got to HMOs, we've got to try to freeze them. I know it's controlled by central government, but we have to protest. This is not suitable. Any more funding from central government for it now ends and stops now. We have also got to have a policy where awful turbines, wind turbines and panels are not installed on prime green belt, grey belt and prime farmland. That has to stop. We need an urgent policy to say where that's going to be. Only on brownfield sites I could support at this time. Other things as well. We've now on our fourth consultation for a town centre refurb. It should never have come to this. We've had plenty of time. I've been on about this since about 2021, and we're still going through. We just cannot seem to action anything on this council. We're now our third year into these.
Now it'd be interesting to know what's going to happen to B&H Midland Services, this building owned by somebody in Loughborough that's been trying to turn it into a car wash. That hasn't worked. The planning permission wasn't given for the simple reason it's not a viable plan really, is it? You can't have a car wash there on a main effing road when there's already one less than 100 metres away. I'm just crossing this road. It's Wednesday, it's fairly quiet. Now I can cross. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with B&H Midland Services and the building, and whether it'll, I don't know when the next planning meeting is or anything else. Hang on, I'll just check a message. Fucking thing. Right, just the wife. We've got a JD Sports. Well, no, it isn't JD Sports, is it? It's Sports Direct in town now. I'm going to walk back into the centre of town, I think. Interesting to see where people go. Spitting and gobbing on the floor. Hold on guys, I've got a phone call, I'll get back. No, I haven't, it's just turned itself off. Fuck's sake. When people ring you and you fucking get, they put the phone down on you. So I believe these lads in front of me is the migrant population of Melton Mowbray heading down towards King's Road. I can edit this out if it isn't, but I'm following them as we speak. You can't see the faces on camera because they've all got the back turned to me. I'm going to keep my distance so I don't cause them any alarm, harassment or distress. One with a JD sports bag. These will be all male migrants, all male. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them. Just started recording again. Somebody on a quad. That's pretty cool. Now what I want to do is see if they head down towards King's Road. So this would have been what Councillor Simon Lumley was talking about the other day. Now are they heading up towards are they heading up towards King's Road or are they heading up towards Snow Hill? Looks like King's Road to me. Let's go down towards Greenslade. Cutting all the grass and stuff. Cutting all the grass, making the place look tidy. So they're definitely heading down towards King's Road, near to Brownlow School. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 from what I can count. Interesting. Very, very interesting. After what was said last night, you know, I find this quite interesting, and I know that he's had hundreds of emails after a certain video that I put out a few months ago when I was pulled in by CPS and by the police for voluntary interviews because they denied having any HMOs down this area. Again, I won't be mentioning names, companies or anything else, so I'm not particularly doing anything wrong just by walking down the road minding my own business. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, it's 7. Definitely King's Road. As you can see, I'll just get round the corner here. You'll see them heading off into the distance, back to their free accommodation after coming over on a rubber dinghy. You see them there near the traffic lights. There's 4 or 5 of them. 5. It might be Thorpe Road where they're heading to, I don't 100% know. But it's definitely that area. So yeah, it's down towards Thorpe End near Saxby Road. I hope this is recording. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 migrants heading down towards Thorpe Road. Definitely migrants, 100%. So this end of town, as mentioned by Councillor Simon Lumley, has got HMOs up it. As I said when I did my video a few months ago when I walked around the new estate and everything else, the demographic of this end of town, excuse me, is changing. They've headed up Thorpe Road, yeah, 100%. Now I'm not going to go and record their home or anything else, but they live at this end of town. As you can see. Now they came from round the corner near the storehouse, somewhere around that area. Where have they been? And they've got bags of stuff. Will it be food, free food? I don't know, but that's confirmation of what I was saying before. There you go. Shocking.